motions. I would ask all attendees tuning in to mute their microphones unless they have been invited to speak by the chair. If anyone wishes to speak, please use the raise your hand function and I will invite you in turn onto the microphone at the appropriate point. When you are finishing speaking, please remember to turn off your microphone again, please. Following questions and debate, in order to make a decision on the item, I will ask the Chief Executive to do a roll call, asking committee members whether they are for, against, or wish to abstain from voting on the proposal. Please note, this meeting is being live streamed via the Council website and will also be available to view by members of the public and the press who are allowed by law to film, audio record, take photographs, log or tweet at this meeting. Before we start, can I ask all committee members present to introduce themselves in turn? I will start. It's okay, I thought I got something wrong here, but now I'm Councillor Maria Crompton and I'm Chair of the Emergency Committee.
Councillor Waseem Ali, Cabinet Member for Core Services and Resources and also Vice Chair of the Committee.
Councillor Hadley.
That's John Hadley, Cabinet Member for Safe Communities.
Councillor Millard.
Councillor Danny Millard. I'm Cabinet Member for, I always get this wrong, I'm going to do it again. Inclusive economic growth. That's right, inclusive economic growth.
Councillor Shaheen.
Farah Shaheen, Cabinet Member for Living Healthy Lives.
Thank you. Do we have any apologies for absences? I've not received any apologies. Have we got any others? No? Okay. I move that the minutes of the meeting held on the 24th of June 2020 be confirmed as a correct record. Do we have a seconder? Councillor Ali, can you confirm, please?
Yes, I second the minutes.
Thank you. Can all committee members confirm by saying aye?
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
Members to declare any interests in matters to be discussed at the meeting. Does any member have any interest to declare? No? Okay. Agenda item 4, additional business items. Members of the Emergency Committee, Chief Officer Terms and Conditions Committee, we have one additional item of business to consider today on the membership of the Emergency Committee and Chief Officer Terms and Conditions Committee. Can I ask Director of Law and Governance and Monitoring Officer to present the report, please, if Sergeant could present.
Thank you, Chair. The report before you just seeks the Emergency Committee's approval to fill vacancies on both the Emergency Committee and the Chief Officer Terms and Conditions Committee. Councillor Rajbir Singh was appointed in his capacity as Scrutiny Chair in May 2020 to this particular committee. However, following his recent appointment to the Cabinet on the 15th of July, he is unable to occupy the seat on this committee. Nominate an alternative to be appointed to the Emergency Committee. The other vacancies relate to the Chief Officer Terms and Conditions Committee. There are 3 vacancies in relation to that particular committee, and for operational reasons, the committee has been asked to make appointments in respect of those 3 vacant seats. Those seats can be filled by any member from the Cabinet and all chairs of the committees, boards and panels of the Council, including vice chairs. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. In that case, I move that Councillor Moore be replace Councillor Singh on the Emergency Committee, and that Councillor Singh, Councillor Boston and Councillor Underhill are included on the membership of the Chief Officer Terms and Conditions Committee. Is that seconded? Councillor Ali, can you second that, please?
Yes, I second that.
Thank you. Can I ask members if they have any questions or issues that they wish to raise from that? No? Okay. Moving to the vote, I ask for the Chief Executive to call on each member to indicate whether they are for the recommendations, against the recommendations, or wish to abstain. When the Chief Executive has called your name, please could you say for, against, or abstain? We can start with myself.
Okay. Councillor Crompton, for, against, or abstain?
For.
Councillor Ali, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Councillor Hadley, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Councillor Millard, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Councillor Shaheen, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. Everyone's in favour and the recommendations are therefore approved. We go on now to agenda item 5, the programme of committee meetings 2020 to 2021. Can I ask that the Director, Law and Governance and Monitoring Officer to present this report, please? Surjit.
Chair, just select for a bit more.
He will get there in a minute. He's lost it.
There are a few IT issues.
Just bear with us. We will be with you shortly when Surjit's managed to find what he's looking for. Oh, bless, I'm glad other people can make mistakes besides me.
Sorry, Chair.
No, that's fine. You
So
carry on, Surjit.
The report before you is in relation to the programme committee meetings for the council. As requested, as the council moves from dealing with some of the urgent items and emergency issues as a result of COVID-19, it suspended a number of operations and normal business items, including a number of council meetings and committee meetings. We are thankfully in a position whereby we are able to actually restore a number of those meetings and they have been taking place. The report before you proposes a calendar of meetings for the remainder of this municipal year, and the committee is invited to consider the same and approve it in order that we may then follow those scheduled meetings in the usual way. Thank you, Chair.
So I take it everyone's had sight of that. Can I ask members if they have any questions or issues that they would like to raise? Can't see any hands raised. No? Okay, I will hand over to the Chief Executive for the vote then, please.
Councillor Crompton, for, against, or abstain?
For.
Councillor Ali, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Councillor Hadley, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Councillor Millard, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Councillor Shaheen, for, against, or abstain?
4.
Lovely. Thank you, everyone. Everyone is in favour of the recommendations and they are therefore approved. And that concludes the meeting for today. Thank you, everyone, for taking part, and I'll see you all soon.